What's up, YouTube? Jay Traveling here. Today I want to talk about, Ethereum Classic. Again, I know I made a video about it before, and lowering their DAG file size. So my thoughts on it. I'm pretty excited for this. I'm just waiting for it to actually happen. Right now, probably by the end of the month, 4 GB cards won't be able to mine on it anymore. They'll still be able to mine Ethereum probably for a little bit longer, maybe not too much longer, but if the Ethereum Classic DAG file size actually lowers like they're claiming that they're going to do, even 3 GB cards, which I do have that P10690 3 GB rig that I could switch over to Ethereum Classic. So let's check out the article that Two Miners put out, and this was put out a week ago on the 2nd, I believe, or the 3rd. So I came across it the other day, so I just wanted to talk about it and we'll go through it. So this is the Two Miners article that I was looking at. So Ethereum Classic to allow cryptocurrency mining on 3 GB GPUs. So this is pretty big because, as you know, in my farm here, right now I'm mining Raven coin on my P10690, getting 31 mega hash a second. I was getting 32 for a while. It's still pretty power efficient. It's a 6-card rig, so under 400 watts there. You can see the mining pools right here that Two Miners has listed. It gives you a lot more, but Ethereum has 3,600 miners online, Ravencoin 2,100. Then you see Ethereum Classic with 648. So you also have to remember they had a bunch of the 51% attacks that they talked about here. Suffer from big 51% attack more than once because of the attack and the massive split. Miners have wasted money and multiple hours of work. Pretty much during the time I was mining on my P106 100 rig during one of the attacks, it took a while to get my money, but eventually I did. I got my coins developed. But here you see the future of Ethereum Class, and they go through the 51% attacks in the algorithm. So you look at the 1 hour attack cost. So if you look at Ethereum here, you can see that it's $233,000 for the one attack, but Ethereum Classic is $3,000. So that's all it would cost for them. The way I read this article is that's what it would cost for them for that 1 hour of attack. But the big thing here for them in this article that I'm really interested in is Ethereum's Classic DAG file size. So right now, I know it's probably hard to read on this, but Ethereum Classic is like 3.95. So it's pretty much, or it's right here also, pretty much at the point where 4 GB cards won't even be able to do it. On Windows mining, you probably won't even be able to do it on 4 GB cards. On Linux-based operating systems like HiveOS that I use, I may be able to. Ethereum's at 3.86, so even that's getting high enough to the point where soon 4 GB cards won't be able to mine that. If I can get them on if I can get a few 4 GB cards on Ethereum Classic though, in the next couple of weeks, that will be pretty huge, because right now it's actually more profitable than Ethereum. Ethereum Classic would actually be more profitable. If we look at what to mine, it's usually the more profitable coin. That's just a rough number, but it's a little more profitable. So the rest of the article pretty much goes through during this call that they had here on YouTube. They had a call, and you can listen to it if you want, but the ECIP 1099 DAG limit, that's their move to lower the DAG file size. They go through how they're going to do it. The thing I can't find though is a date where it's supposed to go into effect. It's not known yet at which epoch the DAG size will be reduced. The announcement is coming soon. I still can't find an actual hard date of when it's supposed to go through and happen. So it could be, a couple weeks from now, it could be a couple months from now, it could be a year from now. But if they did lower it, the talks are that, here, 4 GB GPUs will remain supportive for an additional 3+ years. So it's going to reduce the DAG from 3.94 to 0.47 gigabytes. So that would put my P10690 rig also in there, so that could start mining it, which I would probably switch it right over. And in a second, I'll show you why. It says the exact date will be announced very soon, and right now it's October 9th. This article was written on the 3rd. You know, that was 6 days ago, almost a week ago. So I did see somewhere that it said the next Friday it will be decided, which could possibly be today. It wasn't last Friday, but it could possibly be today when they meet again and go through it. But this is a huge movement for Ethereum Classic to do. So not only will it allow the 3 gigabyte cards, like it says down here, not only will it allow 3 gigabyte cards, but this is also supposed to help prevent the 51% attacks. So their theory in this article is that they'll get more people in the mining pool, so that it's going to increase this. So it won't be so cheap for the attacks, and since more people will be mining, it'll be harder for them to actually go in and attack the actual coin. So right now, right now I do have my P10690 rig on Ravencoin, because at the time when I put it on there, it was the most profitable thing. A few people recommended Expanse for me, EXP, saying that was profitable, but I really haven't looked into it too much. I should. I don't have an EXP wallet right now, so I didn't really get too crazy with it. But if I can start mining Ethereum Classic though with my P10690 rig, that'll be huge. And I know a lot of people have RX 570s and 580s that actually get really good hash rates on Ethereum and Ethereum Classic that soon won't be able to mine either of them. So if this DAG file size goes down, that gives them an extra 3 years to mine with those cards, which is pretty big, which gives you the ROI and the return on investment or whatever a lot better, in my opinion. So let's look at my P10690 rig right now. What is mining with Ravencoin? Because right now it's mining Ravencoin. I mean, it's doing pretty well. It's been pretty solid. One rejected share, 99.97%. It's running at 65 to 66 watts per card. I could turn that up, get a little bit more hash rate out of it, but I didn't want to burn up too much electric. But if we look at our power consumption of 490, so I added like 60 watts to my power consumption, because it's at around 450 when I had it on the voltmeter at 31 mega hash a second. So at 31 mega hash a second, 450 watts, it's actually a 6 card rig. Not that matters, but if you guys watch my previous videos, you know I'm pretty aggressive with this number. I don't pay anything close to this. I leave it at this because it gives me room in case like a card like this says it's like 21 cents a day I'm losing. If I put it at 12 cents, now I'm making 12 cents. So technically I am profiting off of it still. So I'm not going to shut the rig down. But at one point, even at 15 cents per kilowatt hour, I was making like almost 50 cents a day on Ravencoin. That's when I first set it up. When I first switched over to the Compal algorithm, I was also getting 32 mega hash a second. I do know with the Compal algorithm though, it's known for fluctuation in your mining hash rates. I mean, that's just with difficulties in general, in my experience. But if I could switch it over to, let's say, Ethereum Classic, I could still run 450 watts at I really don't. We'll just look real quick. P10690 hash rates. See what people were getting on Ethereum at one point. So I doubt I'm gonna get 24 mega hash a second per card. This guy says his slowed down. Let's see what his slowed down to. If you want to say 6 gigabyte, I don't have a 6 gigabyte card. I might not be able to get any hash rates. Let's see, where's it? See if this guy has a hash rate 30. I'm going to take a guess and say I'm going to get it probably like 15 or 16 mega hash a second per card. We'll just go with that just to be safe. So bring up my calculator here. So if I'm getting 15 mega hash per card, 6 cards, so I'm hashing at about 90 at 450 watts. Go to our calculator. Ethereum Classic, 87 cents a day profit. So that's at 15 mega hash a second, which I believe is doable on that card. I really don't know. I never mind any ETH hash on it. But let's just do 12. We'll do 12 and see what kind of numbers we come up with. And this is on my P10690 3 gigabyte cards. So I don't expect them to do crazy hash rates like my other ones. 92. 90. Is it just me or did I go up? 92 mega hash a second. 72. Oh, I was like, oh, I went up. 72 mega hash a second. Still 38 cents per day. So I'd still be up more profitable than if I were to mine Ravencoin. I mean, this is all right now. This is speculation. Remember, I don't know what I could turn this thing on and get 9 mega hash a second and not be able to perform any better than that. But I doubt that. Ravencoin's running about 5 mega hash on ETH hash. I think I'll be able to get a little bit higher than that. I wish I could find some like 24 mega hash a second on 6 gigabyte cards is doable. If we look at my 100 rig, I'm doing 23 mega hash a second. It's like 77, 78 watts, and this has been very solid ever since I fixed it. 3 rejected shares and 99.98% efficiency. So this has been run solid. If you guys seen my last video where I went through and I changed I changed the PCI lane that I was using, since this is only a 5 card rig, and it's just been running solid. But we'll look at this. So I'm really hoping to get this on the Ravencoin. I'm hoping they come out today. If they do, I'll probably make another video for Monday about when the DAG file size will be lowering. Hopefully Ethereum Classic actually does pull through and lower the DAG file size. I know throughout some hypothetical scenarios of different profitabilities for my P106 93 gigabyte cards. But you also have to think, if they lower it and I can get another year or so out of those cards, you can pick those GPUs up for like $30 to $35 a piece. So you can have a full mining rig built for like under $400 with those P106 90s. So if you can get a year out of that at pretty decent hash rates, I mean, I use the Zotac ones, they're single fan, but they stay pretty cool in my basement. But if you can get a year out of them, I mean, you can make some decent money if we're able to mine Ethereum Classic with it. Also, if you pick up, RX 570 4 gigabyte cards for $100 each, you're still under $1,000 for the whole build. You can usually pick them up for around $100 each on eBay. With the new Navi cards, or the new like the 6900 XT coming out, and the new Nvidia cards coming out, I would expect those prices to drop just a little bit. I don't see any real big spike in the crypto market happening just yet. I think maybe in another year or so we might see a spike in the crypto market with the new cards coming out and the hash rates really improving, that people start getting into it as the economy starts rolling back around with everything opening back up and people have more disposable income. You'll probably see some more people building crypto mining rigs and the hash rates starting to go up, and mining pools starting to have more people mining in them. I could see then a possible spike in it with people, more interested in it. But for now, I mean, if you could pick up, the P10690 3 gigabyte cards and put a rig together and mine on Ethereum Classic, if everything happens the way that they're saying in the article and it does lower that DAG file size, it'll be pretty good. And I'll be pretty happy that my rig will be more profitable. But, I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, if you guys have any other news on Ethereum Classic lowering the DAG file size or any other articles I can check out and review, let me know. Thanks for checking the video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more videos. More updates on my mining farm as I, progress with it. But thanks for checking the video out.